Well, are we just going to leave it?
Do you mind showing me your ID? You want to go with this? I just got to have enough time to write it.
You didn't like that I'm wearing a flag?
Okay.
You didn't like it?
Thank you. I'm just going to write that in detail.
I don't think that's a crime to be
your
proud of
flag
your
looks
country.
Great.
All right, to freedom.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the wrong way around.
Actually, you know what? Put it upside down because we're in distress. No,
I'm not in distress by these people.
you're not. So he's being targeted, I think, because he was wearing the flag around his neck. Seems like it.
This was all about flag.
Dad wants his hat. Your hat.
He gave his details about 5 minutes ago. This is your hat, Dad.
No, it fits me.
Oh.
I've done enough.
Look at this attention. Look at this attention. Morgan just walked up, and within 2 seconds, there was like 20 cops around him. What?
I did well. Neil didn't do too well. Yeah. Neil was.
Yeah, we're just going to. Well, are we just going to leave it?
What are you even talking about?
So they can't stand on the roadway, others are moving move across the side, or they can go along this area here, where the gutter is, all the way along, that's considered part of the reserve. Okay, so have you got a copy of this? No, so you are in breach, you must use that reading.
They're having discussions on how they can fine us. Unbelievable.
Morgan, come with me.
I don't think I'm legally obliged to go anywhere, am I? Just so we're clear. Under what law am I obliged to actually move right now?
Okay.
Am I under arrest? Am I?
So currently you're in breach of Regulation 6 of the Shrine of Remembrance, Regulations 1989. You are warned to immediately leave the reserve. If you choose not to, you'll be apprehended under Section 6.5 of the Shrine of Remembrance Act, okay?
Yeah, and that's because of what reason exactly, just so I'm clear? Is it because I'm holding a flag?
No, it's got nothing to do with the flag, it's because you're in breach
Well,
of Regulation 6, as I just explained.
Constitution here. The Constitution, the last page. The back page there is the Constitution. That is there. You have an implied freedom of political expression.
Thank you.
Implied freedom of political expression. So that's what he's doing right now. So I would like to know that is actually federal legislation, and it actually supersedes the state legislations that you're talking about. So could you please respond to that?
Look, I'm not sure about the legislation you are referring to, but at this stage, like I said, we're just going to get you to move on, alright? So I'll just get you to move on.
No, but
please.
now that I've mentioned that legislation, you have a responsibility to actually check what I just said. Now, I have confirmation from federal members of parliament. I also have a copy of the Constitution with me if you would like to see that as well.
Okay, thank you.
G'day sir, how you going?
Yeah, I'm just a bit confused what this is about. I've stated I'm here for leisure. Last night, the Assistant Commissioner Luke Cornelius here appeared. Did everyone see what he had to say behind the cameras?
Yeah.
And he said that it's lawful to go out more than 25 kilometres for leisure purposes.
Yeah.
I'm a Patriotic Australian. I've got my national flag here. And I've given my ID. I've had a very pleasant conversation with one of the officers down there.
Yes.
That said keep on going. I showed my ID a couple of times.
Yes.
And now there's an issue. So I just don't get it, mate.
Okay.
I'm just so confused.
Yeah. So my name's Detective Sergeant Lee Silver from the Fraud Extortion Squad.
Yeah.
What we're doing here today is just here to enforce the Chief Health Officer's directions. Okay. So in order to enforce those, I need to know why you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah. All right. So I'll let the other officer know.
Yep.
Now, my understanding is that I'm not legally actually obliged to tell you what the exact reason is, but I'm happy to as a gesture.
Yes.
All right. So, do you know what a deviated septum is?
Yes.
That's what I have.
Okay. So you're saying that you don't have to wear a mask by law, is that right?
According to the Department of Health and Human Services,
Okay.
that would be correct.
No worries. And I just want to confirm your particulars. Are you happy to say that on camera or not?
Nah, no way.
Okay. Yeah, where's it from? So it's within 25 k's?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, can I just confer with my colleagues for a moment? Thank you.
You want to say anything?
Hey guys, how are we? Is it live?
Yeah.
Oh, hello everyone. Not a happy camper.
You're doing really well though. No, you shouldn't have to though. Like you should just be able to.
I just don't get what I've done. Apparently, it's a crime to be patriotic.
Simone, can I please get a copy of the Constitution just so it's in my pocket, please? They were going to take you away.
You rescued me.
I got you back.
Thanks, Mon.
Oh my gosh. You are trouble. You just walked in here and they just like pounced on you.
The price you pay for
Being patriotic.
having a national flag.
There you are, Monica.
Well, I actually have a constitutional booklet as well. A little booklet. Just in case people don't know the Constitution, I'm here to educate them. Oh, thank you. Where'd he go?
Regardless of whether there's emergency laws.
Yes.
I'm not going to break that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not
So
going to break
we'll just
that.
ask you to continue to comply with the Chief Health Officer's directions. So social distancing, wear a mask if you don't have a medical exemption, no protesting here.
Yeah.
In the shrine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just leisure time.
Thanks very much.
Geez, lucky I got Monica with me.
Yeah.
You were about to bloody cuff me, weren't you?
I was shaking though, but
She
thank
did a
you very
great
much
job.
for listening. Appreciate it.
Wow.
That's it.
Good job,
You're
Monica.
free to go. Holy moly! I gotta thank Craig Kelly for that.
That was incredible work. For some reason, I don't feel completely in the clear.
Because we're surrounded by police. Yeah, we will. You don't have to socially distance from the people in your bubble.
Oh, really? That's good. That's
Anything
good.
else you'd like to say? Do you feel like a free man?
Yeah, I feel like a free man. I just want to say that Monica from Reignite Democracy Australia is doing an incredible job. The country's never seen a platform like RDA really before. So I just want to say, Monica, great job. No one's done this, bridging the gap between the public and politicians and becoming very savvy on the law. And we do have a constitution and we have certain rights. But the problem is, if you don't know what your rights are, you basically don't have them. So that's what I have to say.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm just hanging out, enjoying my leisure time. I've got my beautiful flag here.
Talk about your new
This
show.
is made in Melbourne, this flag, by the way. I'm very proud of that. Not made in China, like the trains from Daniel Andrews.
And what else what are you doing this weekend with your release?
I'm 99% finished. Don't get tested. It's about the PCR tests and the destructive government policy which is based on these PCR test results. I'm going to go into detail about the deal that set the framework for the importation of 10 million of these tests into Australia. I say it's got corruption written all over it, but I'm going to present the details and let you decide. And basically the case I'm putting forward is that these PCR tests belong in the bin, and we've got so many studies coming from all over the world. The Oxford University, many of the world's leading virologists coming out and saying that a positive result doesn't pose a risk, doesn't pose a risk to public safety. And considering that all of our policy are based on these so-called PCR test results, it's about time we started putting them under a microscope. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully it's useful.